General Knowledge CDL Practice Test. 1. Drinking alcohol can affect your A. Judgment, B. Vision, C. Coordination and reaction time, D. All of the above. Answer, D. 2. Use of alcohol can cause serious driving errors, including A. Decreased reaction time to hazards, B. Increased reaction time to hazards, C. Gradual, smooth starts, D. All of the above. Answer, A. 3. The proper way to load a vehicle is A. Keep the load balanced in the cargo area, B. Place the load at the front of the trailer to give your drive wheels better traction, C. Place the load at the rear of the trailer so your rear tires have better traction, D. It makes no difference where the cargo is placed as long as you are not over the allowable gross weight. Answer, A. 4. Over-the-counter medication used to treat the common cold. A. Is permissible as long as the dispatcher has given the okay to use it. B. Can only be taken when driving during daylight hours. C. Often can make you sleepy and should not be used while driving. D. Is okay as long as you take just half a dose. Answer, C. 5. Which of the following is true concerning cold weather driving? A. Exhaust system leaks are not of concern during cold weather. B. If the temperature is below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, the engine cannot overheat. C. Using bleach on tires will provide increased traction. D. You should use windshield washer fluid which contains antifreeze. Answer, D. 6. When you are driving at night, you should A. Dim your lights when you are within 300 feet of oncoming traffic. B. Watch the white line on the left side of the roadway. C. Adjust your vehicle speed so as to keep your stopping distance within your sight distance. D. Keep your high beams on at all times. Eight. When backing your vehicle, you should A. Do it as quickly as possible, so your wheels don't drift. B. Try to position your vehicle so you can back in a straight line. C. Never use your mirrors. D. All of the above. Answer, B. 9. Which of the following is true? A. Tires with tread separation or cuts should not be used on a vehicle. B. Tires of mismatched sizes should be used on a vehicle. C. 1/32 inch tread depth is allowed on drag tires. D. 1/32 inch tread depth is permissible for steering tires. Answer, A. 10. Most serious skids are a result of A. Driving too fast for conditions. B. Improper loading of the vehicle. C. Turning too sharply. D. Winter driving conditions. Answer A. 11. Which of the following happens when a tire blows at highway speed? A. You will experience an immediate and dramatic drop in speed. B. You will feel a vibration. C. You will hear a hissing sound. D. The low air pressure signal device will come on. Answer B. 12. If a state or federal inspector judges that your vehicle is unsafe, they will put the vehicle out of service. A. For 24 hours. B. For 48 hours. C. Until you contact your carrier and make arrangements for repair. D. Until it is fixed. Answer D. 13. If you are being tailgated, you should A. Motion for the tailgater to pass you when it is safe. B. Increase your following distance. C. Turn your four-way flashers on. D. Slam on the brakes. Answer B. 14. When driving in fog, you should A. Increase your vehicle speed. B. Stop on the side of the road. C. Use low beam headlights. D. All of the above. Answer C. 15. Why do hazardous materials regulations exist? A. To provide for safe drivers and equipment. B. To communicate a risk. C. To contain the product. D. All of the above. Answer D. 16. Which of the following is a sign of drowsy driving? A. You can't stop yawning. B. You drift between lanes. C. Your eyes close or go out of focus by themselves. D. All of the above. Answer D. 17. Before entering a curve, you should A. Slow down to a safe speed and downshift to the correct gear. B. Increase your speed to increase vehicle stability. C. Come to a complete stop and proceed as slowly as possible. D. All of the above. Answer A. 18. Can federal inspectors inspect your truck or bus? A. Yes, and they have the authority to place you out of service. B. Yes, but they have no authority to place you out of service. C. Yes, but only at a port of entry. D. No. Answer A. 19. Aggressive driving is A. Operating in a selfish, bold, or pushy manner, without regard for the rights or safety of others. B. Acceptable during rush hour in a metropolitan area. C. Operating in a cautious and courteous manner. D. All of the above. Answer A. 20. Water will extinguish which of the following fires? A. Electrical. B. Diesel fuel. C. Gasoline. D. Tire. Answer D. 21. When fighting a fire, which is most correct? A. Get downwind of the fire before using the fire extinguisher. B. Get as close to the fire as possible. C. Aim the fire extinguisher at the base of the fire. D. Aim the fire extinguisher at the top of the fire. Answer, C. 22. Which of the following should you not do? A. Turn your headlights on during the day if visibility is reduced due to bad weather. B. Flash your brake lights to warn vehicles behind you that you are slowing down. C. Flash your brake lights when entering a construction zone if vehicles are close behind you. D. Flash your brake lights if someone is following too closely. Answer, D. 23. Controlled braking is A. Applying brakes hard enough for the wheels to lock up. B. Pressing the brakes hard enough to lock up the wheels, then releasing and then reapplying again. C. Applying firm brake pressure but not to the point of lockup. D. Only used if the vehicle does not have anti-lock brakes. Answer, C. 24. When you see a hazard in the road in front of you, you should A. Steer and countersteer around it. B. Stop quickly and get off the roadway if possible. C. Stop quickly, stay in the roadway, set your reflective triangles, and go to the rear of your vehicle to flag down traffic. D. Turn on your four-way flashers or flash your brakes lights to warn others. Answer, A. 25. You are driving on a straight and level roadway at 60 miles per hour and suddenly a tire blows out on your vehicle. What should you do first? A. Immediately begin light, controlled braking. B. Immediately begin stab braking. C. Grip steering wheel firmly with both hands and stay off the brakes until the vehicle has slowed down. D. Immediately begin emergency braking. Answer, C. 26. What is hydroplaning? A. An emergency situation created when an aircraft must make an emergency landing on a highway. B. Excessive heat built up in the radiator. C. Something that only occurs at high vehicle speeds. D. When your vehicle's tires lose contact with a wet road and have little or no traction. Answer, D. 27. Which of the following is true about rear drive wheel braking skids? A. The vehicle's front wheels will slide sideways. B. It is not a cause of jackknifing. C. The locked wheels have more traction than the wheels that are rolling. D. If it occurs with a vehicle towing a trailer, the trailer can push the towing vehicle sideways. Answer, D. 28. If you aren't sure that you have safe space to pass under an object, you should A. Assume all clearances are of sufficient height. B. Height clearance is not a concern as long as you stay on state or federal roadways. D. Take another route. C. All of the above. 29. According to the Commercial Driver's Manual, why should you limit the use of your vehicle's horn? A. If your vehicle has air brakes, the air horn may not work while you are applying your brakes. B. It may startle other drivers. C. You should keep both hands on the steering wheel at all times. D. The driver's manual does not say that a driver should limit the use of the horn. Answer, B. 30. As alcohol begins to build up in the body, which of the following is affected first? A. Muscle control. B. Coordination. C. Kidney control. D. Judgment and self-control. Answer, A. D. 31. When you are driving through construction zones, you should A. Speed up and hurry through them so you aren't in them any longer than necessary. B. Stop before entering them, get in low gear and proceed through. C. Watch for uneven surfaces. D. Reduce your speed only if construction workers are near the roadway. Answer, C. 32. Placarding, the use of hazardous material placards and labels, is an example. A. Containment. B. Controlling the hazardous materials risk. C. Communication. D. All of the above. Answer, C. 33. Which of the following statements about causes of vehicle fires is true? A. An overheated radiator is the most common type of vehicle fire. B. Carrying a properly charged and rated fire extinguisher will help to prevent fires. C. Underinflated or flat tires will not cause a vehicle fire. D. Poor trailer ventilation can cause cargo to catch fire. Answer, D. 34. What is the purpose of a pre-trip inspection? A. To add an additional 15 minutes of time to your logbook. B. To avoid being cited by a law enforcement official. C. To make sure the vehicle is safe to operate. D. To see if an additional 1,000 pounds of freight can be added to maximize revenue. Answer, C. 35. How many missing or broken leaves in a leaf spring will cause your vehicle to be placed out of service? A. 1/4 of the total. B. 1/2 of the total. C. 1/3 of the total. D. Any. Answer, A. 36. Convex, curved, mirrors will A. Make objects appear to be larger than they really are. B. Make objects appear to be closer than they really are. C. Show a narrower area than flat mirrors. D. Show a wider area than flat mirrors. Answer, D. 37. What three factors add up to the total stopping distance for a commercial vehicle? A. Perception distance, reaction distance, and braking distance. B. Lead time, reaction distance, and braking distance. C. Perception distance, reaction distance, and response distance. D. Response distance and braking distance. Answer, A. 38. Which of the following is true about the use of reflective emergency triangles? A. The regulation requires they be placed within 5 minutes of stopping. B. You do not need to use them if you break down as long as your four-way flashers are working. C. You do not need to use them as long as you have pulled your vehicle completely off the traveled portion of the roadway. D. If you stop on a hill or curve, it is permissible to place them up to 500 feet in order to provide adequate warning. Answer, D. 39. When traveling down a long downgrade, you should always A. Apply trailer brakes to reduce speed or maintain speed. B. Use the braking effect of the engine. C. Use stab braking. D. Apply brakes when your vehicle exceeds the safe speed by 5 miles per hour. Answer, B. 40. If you drive through heavy rain or standing water, your brakes may get wet. What can this cause when you apply the brakes? A. Trailer jackknife. B. Your brakes to heat up. C. Hydroplaning. D. Hydroplaning if you were traveling faster than 30 miles per hour when you applied brakes. Answer, A. 41. Controlled braking is used when A. The goal is to keep the vehicle in a straight line while braking. B. You must stop as quickly as possible. C. Is only used with hydraulic brakes. D. Is only used when the vehicle is equipped with anti-lock brakes. Answer, A. 42. Which of the following conditions may produce a skid? A. Driving too fast for conditions. B. Overbraking. C. Oversteering. D. All of the above. Answer, D. 43. Which of the following statements about backing a commercial vehicle to a dock is not true? A. Since you can't see behind you, you should back slowly until you bump the dock. B. Use a helper and communicate with hand signals. C. You should always back toward the driver's side when possible. D. Both A and C. Answer, A. 44. Shifting gears properly is important because A. Doing so helps you maintain control of the vehicle. B. It helps to keep the oil flowing through the crankcase. C. It keeps the radiator cool. D. It keeps the engine at the proper operating temperature. Answer, A. 45. The braking effect of the engine is greatest when A. It is above the governed RPMs and the transmission is in the high gears. B. It is near the governed RPMs and the transmission is in the lower gears. C. It is above the governed RPMs and the transmission is in the lower gears. D. It is near the governed RPMs and the transmission is in the high gears. Answer, B. 46. If you break down on a level, straight, 4-lane, divided highway, where should you place the reflective warning triangles? A. 110 feet from the rear of the vehicle, one approximately 100 feet from the rear of the vehicle, and another one about 100 feet to the front of the vehicle. B. 110 feet from the rear of the vehicle, one approximately 100 feet from the rear of the vehicle, and one about 200 feet from the rear of the vehicle. C. 100 feet from the rear of the vehicle, one approximately 200 feet from the rear of the vehicle, and one about 300 feet from the rear of the vehicle. D. 150 feet from the rear of the vehicle, one about 100 feet from the rear of the vehicle, and one about 200 feet from the front of the vehicle. Answer, B. 47. Bridge formulas are designed to A. Determine the total gross vehicle weight of a vehicle. B. Permit the same maximum axle weight for any axle spacing. C. Permit less maximum axle weight for axles that are closer together. D. Permit less maximum axle weight for axles that are further apart. Answer, C. (48) While driving you are looking ahead of your vehicle. How should you be looking? A. Look to the right side of the roadway. B. Look back and forth and near and far. C. Stare straight ahead at all times. D. Look straight ahead and glance in your mirrors every 45 to 60 seconds. Answer, B. (49) The driver's manual says you should use your horn. A. To make the deer standing alongside the road move further away. B. When a car gets in the way. C. If it may help you to avoid a collision. D. When you begin to change lanes. Answer, C. (50) Which of the following statements is true? A. Hazards are easier to see at night than during the day. B. People can't see as sharply at night. C. Most drivers are more alert at night than during the day. D. It is recommended that you use your high beams at all times during the period from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Answer, B. Thank you for watching.